Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope you lots having a good day. I hope you've had a good day. Okay. Um, just a little word I just wanted to get on. I just felt something in my spirit. I was listening to a young lady on TikTok, right? And she was just talking about, something that was in her spirit or a vision of something that she got, and she was talking about, um, getting right with God and getting right with Jesus and things like that. This is to all people who wants to listen. You know, this is for all people. Um, this is not fear mongering. Okay, let's get that straight off the bat. It's just something how I felt. It's a personal experience, or it's a personal thing that I go through, right? And I just wanted to share it with you guys. So basically, let me get right into it. So distractions. Distractions. Now, my one of my biggest things that I battle with, that the enemy just loves to throw at me, right, is distractions. Um, it seems like every time that I with my walk with God, sometimes I stray, sometimes I'm on point, and times when I'm on point, he finds a distraction to get me. So what I'm talking about more specifically is like I would be like, getting myself together, doing this, like, yeah, reading my Bible every day. I'm filling myself with the word, listening to my gospel music and stuff, not listening to so much secular music and things like that. Just, letting my spirit enjoy God. You know what I mean? Just letting him just dwell there. And it just feels so great and so good. And just it just puts everything right in my life when I do that, right? And then he comes, he'll use my wife, he'll use my daughter, he'll use her mother, he'll use co-workers, he'll use my mother, you know he'll use all kinds of different things. You understand? He'll use certain things on TV. He'll use people around me, man, women. He uses it all. And when I say distraction, it's just like it'll come in a form like, say something with, I don't want to use my daughter because she'll be like, Daddy, why you say my name and be carrying away? It's bad enough I done sent my daughter already. I'm gonna use my wife. So basically, like, I'll be, doing my thing, getting back right, just on that track, on that good track, right? On that good track. Right? And she'll come and maybe say something, or she might be feeling some type of way or whatever, and she'll express it to me and stuff like that. And I will be like, okay, cool. And so because Satan also knows that my biggest gift is a servant, or a server, sorry. My biggest love language and my biggest gift is I serve. Okay? I have a big heart and I love to help. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. I'm always helping. I'm always serving someone. And my biggest thing coming up in life is I've always put Josh on the back burner, which is me, if you didn't know. People who don't know me. I've always put me on the back burner, and I've always helped everybody else. I've always, I can do that. Yeah, I can do this. And just because it's from my heart, it's nothing to do with recognition. It had nothing to do with showboating or showing off, like, oh, look what I did for this person. No, that's not my style. That's not my spirit. You understand? So, maybe she might say something and it requires my immediate attention. It requires a little bit, a bit out of me, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking, that's my wife. That's what I'm supposed to do because that's what I naturally do. That's what we do, right? I'm a husband. And thinking that, and then trying to get back. When I look at it after the fact, it's like, that took me right off my thing. And now look at me. And thinking that, like, it could be something like, I'm going to be transparent a little bit, all right? It could be like date night. Oh, we need date night. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to date nights, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. We look forward to date night. So I could be doing something like, you know, because I like to have a little drink here and there, like a little something, something, you know, nothing too serious. I've caught way back, right? Maybe like a little rude boy here and there once a night, something like that, or whatever. Mix it with a little bit of sparkling water, something like that, or whatever the case is. And it's like, okay, well, maybe right now I'm not having a rude boy, which a rude boy is because I pause, because people be, you know, different nowadays. So a rude boy is like a little, it's like a little, almost like a wicket, like a drink, you know, one of those little, one of the little wickets, like a Bacardi Breezer for the old school people in the house. I'm sure my age, nah. A Bacardi Breezer, it's almost like that, but it's got like the little, anyway, it's like that, right? So I was like, well, I weren't drinking right now because maybe I'm working on my health. Maybe I'm working on, you know, not relying on that to have like fun or relax. You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't doing that. I was like, yeah, let's put that down right now. And then because, you know, we went to do date night or whatever, the case is, it's like, yeah, now I'm picked it back up. And because knowing me, now after date night, you know, then the following night still, I'm still having a rude boy or a wicked. You understand? And it was like, man, I wasn't supposed to be doing this. But see, that's just something slight or minor as a distraction. I've had huge distractions, but I was just using that as an example. And there's nothing wrong with having a little drink. It's the drunken spirit. And a lot of people get that twisted. You understand? I'm not going to say, well, Jesus had wine, because he did. But this is not the story I'm here to tell. You understand? I was just being a little transparent, as I always am with you guys, because that's just who I am. I'm honest. Why lie? Why lie? Right? So, yeah, I was like, you know, different things like that he uses. So it's like, my message to you guys is just seek God and his discernment as far as what's a distraction and what he's called you to do. Because he's called me to be a servant. And I do the best I can. I'm growing every day. Yeah? And sometimes in my servantness, right, I can get distracted. Okay? I can get distracted. And I have to ask God to say, hey, you know, is this something that you want me to do? Well, help me not to get distracted. Help me not to get lost in you know, what I'm supposed to do for you. Because we can get distracted so easily and we can get sidetracked so quickly. So, you know, I just want y'all to be encouraged, especially in light of all the things that's been going on in Bermuda. It's not just Bermuda. If you take a look at social media, it's kind of amped up all around the world. It's been amped up. You understand? Like I said, but we're not going to go too deep into that because we ain't no fear mongers over in this house. You understand? But I just wanted to come on here and give y'all an easy, gentle spirit. Just a little, you know, a little word and a little testimony from me that, you know, don't be distracted. Don't get distracted. You know, now's the time more than ever to focus on God. More than ever, you know. I was just telling my mom today, you know, and before the things happening, we was just discussing some things, right? And I was saying it's the time to love more, love harder, forgive, you know. Hell, forget, you know, forgive, love, laugh, you know, laugh at it, laugh it off, you know, let it go. How about that? You know, how about that? What she said? Meet me outside. How about that? No, that wasn't okay. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you know, distraction. See how I get distracted? So, so yeah. So, you know, let things go. Don't take things on strong. Change. That God just dropped that in my spirit. Let me just 2 seconds. Can I get 2 seconds, please? Okay. All right. 2 seconds. Change. I know a lot of people, including myself, that because they were this way growing up, because this is what their parents or their ancestors or their family members taught them, and this is what they know, and so that's how they're going to be. And it is these so-called street reputations. These reputations that you uphold, where the people behind you don't give two rats' tails about no type of status or street. They don't care. Let it go. No, I'm being careful. I'm being careful. I'm being careful. Let it go. And it ain't just those reputations. It's everybody. I'm speaking to everybody. Like when I started talking, when I first came on, I'm speaking to everybody. Let it go. Why are you holding on to it for? You have power for it. Is it bringing you money? Is it giving you happiness? Is it giving you peace? What about your mental health? Huh? Is it bringing you any wealth in your mental health? Or is it depleting it? Is it killing it? Are you feeling a bit more and more depressed every year that goes past? Every day. The strain. I can't take it no more. I know, because I've been there. That's why I had to let it go. You know, when you let it go, and when you let go of like everybody and their expectations and your so-called reputations and everything that you not everything you learn from when you're of course I'm talking about the things that hinder you. I'm not talking about the morals and the values that you should keep. I'm talking about the things that are hindering you from growth. I'm talking about the things that's hindering you from being a better version of yourself. I'm talking about the things that's hindering you from being a better husband, father, brother, grandparent, cousin, uncle, and everybody else in between. Mother, you know. I like to speak to my man because a lot of the times women, you guys express yourselves a lot. You understand? You have that platform. We all have the platform, but y'all take it. You know, y'all express yourselves a lot. I'm talking mostly to my man because a lot of you guys, we don't like to talk about stuff because we think it's sissified or we think it's weak to express it. What is that gonna do? I don't know, save your life one day from killing yourself? Save you from killing someone else? Save you from drug addictions? Alcohol addictions? Freeing your mind from mental slavery? Y'all like Bob Marley. How come you don't do his teachings? And he was a Christian. Whether you like to believe it or not, Rastafarian or not, he was a Christian. He loved his Jesus. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. So, you know, why don't we put down all of the little distractions and let go of all of the little so-called reputations, and then you'll and give your life to Jesus, and you'll really see peace. You'll really see happiness. It's so freeing. Oh God. It's like I've never taken ecstasy. I'm just going off like the songs, but it's like ecstasy. I could imagine it's like making love. It's so free. It's so like the feeling is so like, you know, it's no distractions. There's no hindrance. No one can bother you. No one can get to you, you know, because you let all of those things go. The more you hold on to the people and all these little things because you think you have to keep up some appearance or keep up some type of reputation, the more you're going to fall, the more you're going to crumble, the more depressed you are, the more you're going to cry to yourself in silence, the more tight and tighter your head's getting. I know that feeling. I know you feel it. Head so tight like a vice grip. Huh? Let it go. Let it go. Why you worrying about people for? Let it go. Okay? That's all. I didn't want to do too much. You know, I didn't want to do too much. I just want to, you know, come on here and give you a little bit about myself and some of the things that I go through. And, you know, if I can help you or if this helps somebody else, great. And I'm going to keep going. I know I go on and off or whatever the case is. To be honest, sometimes work is busy. I come home, sometimes home life is hectic. Sometimes I go through stressful things. Sometimes I don't feel like, you know, doing it. So I have to push myself. And that's why I push myself, and I'm pushing you guys. I'm encouraging you. We're in this together. I'm not perfect and far from it. I'm just a man who discovered Jesus and pretty much made my life better in every way. It's just that simple, you guys. It's that simple. I'm not a hardcore preacher where, You get into all these little fine details about this, and you have to walk around prim and proper in a suit and talk like this and act like this. I'm just a man. I'm just a man that found God, who found Christ, and it has made my life immensely better. Sure, it's work. Everything's work. But the work you put in with God, you get tremendously rewarded for it. Physically, mentally, spiritually, every way, any way that you can think of, you get rewarded for it. Okay? Just a little food for thought. All right. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, okay? And check on your neighbors. Check on your family. All it takes is a text. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Everything okay? Lend an ear to some people that need to vent sometimes. People don't always need to hear your problems. Let somebody let somebody vent, because sometimes that's all it takes. And sometimes it's that much of a difference by you allowing someone to vent. You don't even have to offer advice. They just needed to get that off their chest. That could save them from a lifetime of hurt. It could save them from death. It could save them from doing harm to others. It could save them from giving up on everything in life just because you listened. So please listen to me. Love you guys. Peace.